Agglutinate. Verb. Past tense, agglutinated, past participle, agglutinated. Firmly stick or be stuck together to form a mass. This secretion may form crusts agglutinating the eyelids.
So it was about as gross as it sounded. Agglutinated. That's the Darkest Dungeon word for the day. Because, actually, there could be several words for the day. I think at least 3 in the last session we did that I'd never fucking heard before. But that's one. That's agglutinated. It's, I suppose, when you wake up and you got all like crusty eyes and stuff, that's agglutinated. Although the context the ancestor used it in, he said something about my agglutinated indignities. So apparently I had very undignified sleepy eye crust. Don't know, maybe I fell asleep at someone's wedding. I don't know. Anyway, we're off again, and we're going to hopefully do a bit better at the seaside. We've got the bounty hunter for the first time, but we are also...
The barnacled timbers of the coastal villages are sodden with salt and secrets.
Ooh, salty secrets. But we are also on the tougher difficulty, which means a longer route from what I hear. And as much as we got face fucked by the fish fucker last time, we will have to face him again at some point. Because we need that trophy to even get to the mountain now, apparently. But we won't do it immediately, so maybe that'll be better. Who knows? Why is it called the Shroud, incidentally?
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
Not gonna tell me? No? Is it because foggy? Is that why? Oh, it's quite foggy, I suppose.
You must be strong enough to shoulder more than your share of the burden.
I mean, it was always a bit dicey where these folks were hanging out on the side of, like, the road in a burning city. But here, I mean, we have actively seen crackination going on. You are not safe here by any measure. Can we give him slug pellets or something? I don't know. Repair this wagon, guide us on to absolution. But the wagon's not damaged, so... I'm loath to admit their peasant victuals tempt me. Damn it! Fucking Campion, we're not even 5 minutes in yet. What are victuals? Are they like rituals? Well, as much as fact-checking was frowned upon last time, we're on a number munch, a learning, reading rainbow thing today, so let's find out. Victuals. I don't need the speech man to say it, I can say it. Food or provisions. Turkey and other savoury victuals were served. So food. Just food. You couldn't just say food? Peasant food. Food and flame is good. What are you after? How fortunate for them we happened by. A little bit up yourself, but fine. Stagecoach items, less flame. I might go for that one, even though it's taking away a bit of flame. I could do with some more items. Our only victory at present, I notice, we were stocked to the gills, no pun intended, with items. We were throwing bear traps and all kinds of shit at the padlocks. So, and here we've only got Pygmy Pliskin. So could do as stagecoach items.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
Ah, crow's nests on the wagon somehow. That's good. Unfortunately, after I pressed that, I realised we're not going to be able to affix this until we get through this area. Bollocksed it, didn't you?
Consider all variables, but do it quickly.
You say that, but I don't think I'd have to do it quickly. Okay, assistance encounter. Or resistance encounter. None of these are great. We can get 2 Shrine of Reflections though if we go this way. And I am all about that story, so... lean to the right. Not that far to the right, because we need to hit these. I meant to say before, but I didn't get a chance because we got, like, tentacle grabbed. But I was going to say how gross it is that we're just smashing through these. And they seem to be alive. But obviously there's something bigger alive in the sea as well. Hello again. Assist us with... The wheels are in splinters. Put them to... The wheels are not in splinters, but we're missing one at this point, so... That's possible. Is that tea I smell? See what they've got. Inn items. Again, not going to be useful till we reach the inn. We can aid one another's suffering. Food and flame. Hang on, what is the food again? Because there's only the food item, isn't there? Which is the mouldy plate. But we can use that immediately, so... Am I right in thinking? Yes. Slime mould. It's the only food that exists. Even the first game had actual food. Everyone's subsisting off fucking weak old Chinese takeaway. Right, we can knacker up the wheels a bit more. Oh, actually, no, that's not going to work because we need to go... Oh no, we can still reroute to there. I mean, either way, we're going to, I guess, take a hit to the armour. Get some candles, get some mysteries. Yeah. I think. Oh no, wait, I'm looking at the wrong fucking bit, aren't I? Great start. That way. So that loses us a wheel. That doesn't. Although we get loathinged up, but you know. Never mind. Oh, before we go any further, I was talking about whacking this on somebody. Yeah, no. Who do we want to give it to? The food, I mean. God damn, look at his health. Ah, because of that. But less crit. Interesting. I guess you, because you're the lowest on that. Although she also has quite low disease resistance. Just have to hope for the best on that. That's not a trinket, is it? That's a... Wait, what the hell is it, actually? Oh, it's an inn item. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I can't even use that. 'Twas all for naught. What good are upgrades if I have to get through the ordeal first before I can utilise them? An oasis. You're slightly... Oh, you don't even want to go there. Quickly now. Waters cleanse the body, but it's the soul that needs washed of sin. Okay, well, you're being weird about it.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Yay. Something we can use. I think. I mean, let me check, for God's sake. Mineral-rich spring water. This is bordering on homeopath propaganda, but I'll take it. To be fair, I think in this universe, any clean water is...
Look ahead. A place to reflect, remember, and reconcile.
But first, fire. Ding dong. Well now. It's all curious. We've done one of hers, I believe. Everyone else is unplumbed, so to speak. It's curious to think about doing the bounty hunters ones. Considering how temporary he is. Yeah. You know what I meant, temporary. Yeah, that kind of works. In terms of actual interest, though, I really want to know how Fizzy here lost his lips. Yeah, come on. Maybe you'll get sepsis.
Chapter 1. Baptism. He was a listless shade of the city, indifferent to his penury.
Oh god, write that down, penury.
With his skeletal build
With a
and
pen.
bleeding gums, he looked an easy target for a pair of drunks seeking an outlet for their frustrations. The blows rained down, a tooth cracked, and a feverish crimson eclipsed his vision. In pain, there was power. He rose above his panting assailants and, reveling in the marks of their sin, forgave them their trespasses.
I was listening, I was just also making a note of penury. That's an interesting pre-look. Is that even pre-1? It's hard to tell. Pre-Darkest Dungeon 1. I mean, you can't see shit wearing that. I don't quite know what... Anyway. Acid Rain. Woohoo. It wasn't called that in the first one, but it was it were pretty good. It was called like Shower of Scorn or some shit. Nice. So he was that his first sort of masochistic awakening?
Festers.
Deliverance touched me that day. I'm going
A
to
simple
tell the
choice.
police about that.
At least it should be.
Wow, that was fucking judgmental. This should be easy. Why are you even thinking about it? Because I have to think about things, especially with how quickly everything moves now. Oh, which of these are we getting rid of then? Yeah, some of them can have like... I feel like some characters have had more than 5 things unlocked. Maybe I'm absolute batshit there, but... That's a heal, but that's also a damage, isn't it? So... Whereas that's just a heal. Get rid of that. A little less death, a little more acid rain. Nice. So yeah, as I say, perhaps his first masochistic awakening when he... Although it said he was already, like, he'd lost his skin and everything, and that's why the drunks jumped him. Also, I'm a bit worried about this loathing. It's never gotten that high before.
By confronting the past, we learn to face the future.
Well, we've set on down your path now, so let's find out a bit more. Let all run red. Well, green now, apparently.
Chapter 2. In Service of the Divine.
This is no good. This started with you having lost all your face skin. That's what I'm interested in. How do we find that out?
Drawn to the somber depths of the church's oubliettes, he pledged his life to the clergy.
Oubliettes.
There he inflicted death by slow, delicious degrees. Each crack of the lash an honor, a gift, a morbid sacrament. But his zeal proved too ardent, his brethren too timid. They cast him out, rendered him once more onto the streets.
Damn. You know you got problems when you're considered too depraved for the Catholic Church. When damaged, you can do a thing. Oh, it's another taunt-based thing. Okay, well, not sure how useful that'll be, but... a bit more knowledge about him, so they know not what they have wasted. If you say so. That's not on the... Oh, pain. Heal 10% at the end of next turn. What? Why is it called pain? It does actually make sense for him, but... okay, so... when damaged, you heal at the end of the next turn, but you also get taunty. Get taunt. Which is less good, because you then take more damage. I suppose that just means you have to keep using that move, which does sort of suit what they're going for with it, I suppose. Let's... he is our frontliner, so maybe try that out. I think we're alright for stress at the moment. We don't live long enough to get too stressed, so... as I say, I am concerned about the loathing, though. Not you. Where's the chap, the guy? There we are. Oh wow, this is not... so, individual ones, not necessarily a long expedition, but I say that's it. Regions 2 of 4. I think we only did 2 regions before, so which does give us more time before having to face the boss, which I suppose is good. What else can we ordain? What would we... scout a region with a watchtower. I had a feeling... avoid the watchtower. Candles or mastery points. I think I want the mastery point, so... yeah. Okie dokie. The Cash? I think we're gonna take the cash. Whoops.
It is low indeed, to profit in destruction.
Yeah, but they'll probably get eaten by a sea monster, so you know. Oh. Hang on, the music's kicking off a bit, so we'll check the vocabulary afterwards.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
That's not good. This is usually a good way to start the match. When there's 4 of them at least. Right. First go with you. Yeah, let's bring one of you fuckers up here. Give him hell, Vernon. Oh, you should be fucked. Yep, you are indeed fucked. Sure.
Bravo!
Thank you. I mean, it's somewhat RNG based, but I'll take the compliment. I don't like that we're getting tokened up like this, but... I like that some of them... The man-at-arms does that as well. They scrape the weapon along the ground. Although his, like, had... I think it was probably meant to be blood on it, that it sort of shook off at the end there, but it looked more like oil, if I'm honest. I suppose if any game we're going to have blood that is just black, it would be this game, wouldn't it? Let's try a bit of that, I guess. Come get me, fellas. At least we've more or less understood that one, not like the embarrassingly perplexing fishing lure. Yeah, well, you failed, didn't you? Because that was called finishing blow, and you didn't finish me. Or blow me, so... a failure on every account. At the end of the next turn. Right, so not this turn. Right, yeah, okay, fine. I mean, he's going to be dead at the end of the next turn. Oh. Yes. Oh no, he's still got it. That's good. Nice.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
What, the starfish? Oh, goody. Onward, noble steed. Keep barging through these squid guts.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
That's more what I'm talking about. Wait, what does that do? Whiskey. Just says diamond. 2 targets. Does that just mean you can use it on 2 targets? It's very annoying that you give me this massive thing and then there's some things that just aren't on it. Oh well. That's very good. It's 25% bleed piercing. But if bleeding, less crit. Okay. I think Bounty Man is the only one with any bleeding skills at the moment, but as in skills that inflict bleed. I wasn't just, you know, annoyed. Sense you are meant for glory. Yeah, me too. Definitely. The fact that we're almost fucked up by potholes and we have to kill an eldritch god is... Nope, neither here nor there. Speaking of... Ding dong, hello. It's horror. Well, first things first. Flip the table. And that little shit as well, ideally. Lovely. Let me just check which you're less so good with. Blight. Blight seems to be the way to go. Although, if I could burn him, he would apparently go up in 1, because he's got 0. Which is odd for something with candles on it, but... guess we won't think too much about that.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
That might be a bit preemptive, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. What was the debuff there? Oh, less speed. That's good. Oh. No, he didn't give him back speed, so there's that at least. Well, speaking of speed, Campion's had like 2 turns before... oh no, everyone's had a turn. It just... ignore me. Sure. What are you at now, Vernon? Why are you not... Have I forgotten how this thing of yours works now? Oh, it doesn't actually tell me, does it? The whole conviction thing, how I get that. I thought it was just you get it each time you use the move, but I don't know. No, apparently not. Curious. Beautiful.
An invariable result.
Let those who seek salvation find it on my flesh. You haven't got much left, mate, so... But, I'm sure they appreciate the sentiment. Perfect. How the hell do I get those back then? I don't know. Hang on, does attacking with her use up... Yeah. Oh, see, that's an annoying new thing to be aware of. It's not like we're... Oh, okay, that's... Doesn't totally invalidate what I was saying, but... Yeah, it's very different to how marking worked in the original. Because that would stay on them for a while. This is going to be gone if I take advantage of it with Campion. And yet, that seems to be the best thing to do. Or we could just blight this one up a bit more. Must all help.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the
Ecstasy,
beyond.
I require more. Chill out, mate. You're making it weird. Could be worth, yeah, considering he hasn't got any healing
This
capabilities.
wound, at least, has been tended to.
Right, let's see how this do. 23 is pretty good. We probably would have got you if you didn't have the armor on. Whoa. Pardon? What? Oh, it's that again, isn't it? It doesn't really suit with his masochism that he doesn't seem cowardly at all. He seems quite the opposite. Seems to very much have a death wish. Well, shit, I guess I'll just do that then. So she just immediately lost one of the buffs that gave her. That didn't seem great.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. More or less.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Okay, so we got those again, where we have to apply one to have the other. That is a weird one, it must be said. It makes you blind for 2 turns, but you have unbelievable crit damage, or crit chance, when you are. Fair enough.
The loathing festers.
Ah, good. We got it down from howling to festering by doing that. That's good. Who's up for dice? Someone make me a drink, would you? What do you think this is, Campion? It's not...
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
Vernon Kay gained a quirk. Soft. Okay. And Scribbles 2 has made it here through his circuitous shortcut that none of us are allowed to know about. Chen left the party after his mercenary service, took 4 candles for his fee. Well, he was fairly good as a team member. Right, now you can have some mould. Stick that down your neck. Oh, Jesus. Why is your hand doing that? That's not... No, I think you've got enough mould. How far I have fallen. Yeah, but it make your number go up, so... Again, still not sure what this does. It just gives them the whiskey status. I don't know. What... Oh, okay. I think that's increased their relationship. That's what that does.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
It used to have more meaning. A griddle. A chance to produce flapjacks. Everybody likes flapjacks. What the, what the fuck? Did not expect that in this. Okay. Okay. Rousing recorder. On turn start. Chance to max out everyone's stress. 5% chance to create a classic meme hit if you do the Jurassic Park theme. What does that actually do? 1 positive token. Really? Okay. But if it's dark, then people don't want it. Then they get restless. Yeah, we're not having that again. Corrupting Cleaver. I can actually afford that, can't I? But then I couldn't afford much else, like repairing the wagon, which is
the next stop is
quite useful.
Away. Plan accordingly.
And we have already got 2 things, so as much as I love the idea of the flapjack griddle, not just yet. We wouldn't have room for it either with everything.
Good. An improvement.
Yeah, I think.
Repaired and refurbished. Ready for the leagues ahead.
One would hope.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
So that's pretty good, and we've been using that a fair bit. We can up the damage and the crit. And the amount of blight, yeah. Why not? What does this look like when upgraded? The same? That doesn't seem right. Ah, no, hang on. It's pain plus. It's like motion plus. Motion sickness plus. Heal 15%, I see. Well, now you're back, you should probably be able to fucking do something. What moves have we actually got on you? He go forward, he go back, he attack, and he laid back. Yeah, we didn't think much of that in the end. I guess that's, yeah, that's worth keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Oh, we still got one of them as well. Let's give that you then, actually. Mmm, delicious. Good job you had the whiskey. Sure this wasn't growing on the real food. Well, yeah, my thoughts exactly, but apparently that's all we have. Bear traps are always good. Sure, we can give that to someone. Let's give you some linen, for whatever that's worth. Ah, that's worth giving to you because you actually got the bleedy skills, haven't you? Do we want to try this with anyone? 50% chance to miss next attack. But if it does hit, it gon' hit like fuck. As they say. Well, we'd put it on him if anyone, I think. Don't suppose there's anything about your overall accuracy, is there? But none of these are accuracy deficient, so give it a go. Just make sure you don't set on fire. I mean, you, as we established last time, you might well be blind anyway, so very little difference at this point. More health for the healer. Could be worth doing. And yeah, I'm not sure. The main thing we want to get from her is her burning ability, but so I'm not so worried about crits. But I wish I could work out how the hell this worked, because we did have it for a time. Oh well. Yeah, and you can have some bear traps. That seems to be all. So we definitely want your bleedy attack to be better. We always get a lot of use out of that, so probably worth doing. On the very off chance you can get round to healing anyone. Seems to be your least favourite thing to do now. Yeah. Just in case people start getting stressy. Cool. I think that's we're as dolled up as we can be. Now, before I forget, all the vocabulary we're learning today. Penury, the state of being very poor, extreme poverty. He couldn't face another year of penury. Unfortunately, that took us so long to do, I've forgotten the context in which it was said. Nevertheless, that is a mood. What is the difference between poverty and penury? Poverty may cover a range from extreme want of necessities to an absence of material comforts. Indigence implies seriously straitened circumstances. Penury suggests a cramping or oppressive lack of money. Not sure that cleared all that much up for me, to be honest. And oubliettes is definitely a word I've heard. I may have even known the definition once upon a time, but or bottle dungeon is a basement room which is accessible only from a hatch or hole. An angstlock. A dungeon, then. A French way of saying a dungeon. Darkest oubliette don't
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our destruction.
Yeah, I'll be honest, one of these looks a little more bent on our destruction. What the fuck is going on here? The photo? Oh, Jesus. Back to Google. It's making me feel very stupid, but maybe we're learning a lot, I don't know. Photo... Okay, that's just... Did I spell it wrong? The photor. Not ter. With a U in it, it's a band. Oh, thanks. No, I mean the letter. A strong, foul smell. Wait, no, fetor. That's not what I did. Are they... Oh, okay. Multiple spellings of the same thing. Possibly related to fetid, I wonder. The fetor. Not photor. Spelunking. Clear out the lair. That's a jaunty word for something very not great. But we do have to fight the boss at some point. Yeah. Minus 10% death resistance. Or we could take the easy route. What's the sluice about? We can't even... Oh! No! No, 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 no!
Home now to far worse than rats.
No! Didn't want to do that. I was just... Okay, so the sluice is the mystery third option. That's probably something really bad, isn't it? That's probably like... demonically hard mode. Well, none of them are looking too great. So I'm just looking up the word for darkest in French. Le plus sombre oubliette. So that would be darkest dungeon in French. Maybe. Don't trust Google Translate really, but...